Hey loves, this is the series Momentum Mastery. Why momentum breaks when you miss one day. One missed day isn't the problem. The problem is stopping completely, not missing once. So, you stopped and your brain registers that as you stopped, and that could literally fold you completely. It's crazy. We only exist in the present moment. The past does not exist anymore. The future has never existed and it's not even real. It's just a figment of our imagination that we want to be somewhere one day, which possibly is, that's a whole nother conversation. Present moment is the only thing that matters, and that's the only thing that's real every single day, guys. Nothing else matters. You can never look to the, and you can live a great life. Never look this way, never look this way, and you can live a great life. To be present every single day for the rest of your life, that would be beautiful. You could do that. But I'm not saying to do that right now. What I'm trying to say is your brain only registers now because it's now as all that exists. So if you stop one day from your routine, from what you're doing, that is a huge, that's all that's real. In this present moment, that's only real. That is what you just did. You just stopped. You just stopped your whole identity. So we cannot let this happen. Because if you stop once, it's almost a wrap. It's almost a wrap. And people can come back from it, but you literally, everything you've been building means almost nothing, because remember, the present moment is everything. It's the only thing that exists, and you just chose to abandon your identity, abandon who you are, abandon what you're growing in a whole day, or whatever your schedule is. You abandon it, and that takes a toll so much on your confidence, on your ability to trust yourself, keeping your word. It's so much deeper than you think when you are lazy and you're like, I can't, or I'm gonna fold and touch corn, or I'm gonna fold and eat the sugar. That hurts you so much. I can't even explain to you. Don't miss any days. Live in your identity. Don't be a bad person. Don't, if it, say for example, you're like, oh, I'm a good person, but then you go screaming at a woman because you were driving and the way she turned, you just go screaming and yelling and in her face. You're like, oh, but I'm a good person. You went and made this woman feel all this feeling. You don't know what she was experiencing. You just reacted and were screaming at a random person. That's not a good person. You know what I mean? You're actually have anger issues, and you just inflicted so much pain on a woman who was just driving. You see what I'm trying to say? You can't just think that I'm gonna stop one day and now this actually affects you. This seriously affects your whole identity, because you're not who you say you are now. You said you were going to do this all the time. You said that you were, this is your identity, and then you stopped one day. Absolutely not. It doesn't make you that person. Oh, mistakes. I can, forgive me, please. No, no, absolutely not. You are a hypocrite. If you continue to do something over and over and you say you're not going to do it, and then you still will here and there fold, you are not your identity. If someone were to film you for the last a whole year and film every single bit everywhere you're going at all times, that there was eyes on you at all times, and actually there is eyes on you at all times, and they're watching you, and you will not, and they know, trust me, they know. So, and they're easy to target for marketing and a lot of things, and who knows what else. What I'm trying to say is, do not skip a day. Do not skip a day, period. Ever. If this is your identity, you live in that and you are that. And if you do, you get back right on it, but you're not. You're not. You're not. It just doesn't even, it's not going to exist. This is going to build your it's not even going to be a thing. If you allow yourself one day, it's a wrap, honestly, in my opinion. All I've ever known from success in my life, from everything I've quit in for years now, I've quit and who I've become, it is a wrap if you miss one day. And I've lived that. I did my first year quitting corn, replace the C with the P. It took me a year. I probably relapsed 3 or 4 or 5 times. Like this was 5 years ago. I barely remember, but it would have been 6 years. Well, actually, it's been 6 years because I just turned 2026, but it would be 7 years. That means I took me like a year though. Like I was kind of relapsing after a couple months, and I was not who I said I was until I stopped the day I was like, I'm never doing it again, and that was it. I killed that version of myself, and I was a better version. I was that identity. You can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna relapse once or touch something once or fold on my word once and think that you're still at that identity." Absolutely not. People. That's why sometimes I don't understand religion so much sometimes, because you say your religion and then I don't want to touch into religion because that's everyone's own personal stuff. But in my opinion, from all the success I've ever seen growing in my life, when you say you're going to be an identity and you stick and you live by it, then you live by everything in that identity, right? So there's no folding because you're not that person then. That's not your identity, right? That's all I ever know to be true, to a fact. So we don't miss days here on anything. All the habits we're quitting, who are the last version of ourselves in this community growth group, we all don't miss one day, period. It doesn't exist because you are folding on your word, and we keep our word no matter what. We keep it, period. That's it. You've made it. You've succeeded. Once you've learned how to keep your word, you have succeeded as a human. You've exceeded in your future and bettering yourself. You've succeeded. It just takes one day to make that change. I'm going to give up this and I'm going to do this instead. And you just literally change your life for the rest of your life. And it only takes one day and one moment to literally change your whole life if you choose to keep your word. Momentum survives flexibility, not rigidity. Resume quietly. Flexibility is amazing for momentum. When I started to develop myself and learning about discipline and consistency a couple years back, sorry, excuse me. When I started doing this, like literally, I figured out the recipe. People used to tell me, some mentors, oh, wake up at this time, do it at this time. Absolutely not. All those mentors that ever taught me growing up led me down a bad path, and all I had was shame because I couldn't do it, and then I'd give in and fold. And so I wasn't living my best self. I was insecure. I couldn't do it. I would say something and I wouldn't live it. And that didn't lead me to confidence or any success or any growth in any way. Because those mentors were being so restrictive on who I was on my day to day. And that's like a horrible prison to live in. For the rest of your life, you're going to do this by every single T of every single moment of every single day. Absolutely not. And I didn't realize that at that age. I was just following older like mentors, people that were successful, and courses and things like that. I've been in business for 8 years, so I've experienced a lot. Well, pretty much 9 years now. A lot of mentors, a lot of different businesses and experiences and people, networking, etc. But I learned quickly that is naturally. I actually wasn't even taught this. I learned this on my own. So thank God. Once I stopped listening to others, I started to listen to my own self, and then I realized this, and it is a thing. Who knows? This stuff. It's just crazy. Sometimes you can literally change your own life without having any mentors, without having just literally living and experiencing for yourself, and then deciding what you like in this world and who you are and what's right for you. So always keep that in mind too. You can always figure things out in yourself. You don't always need to have a mentor or a coach or someone to be inspired by online. Yes, those do help, but again, this is your life. You choose what you want to do with it and what's best for you. It's being flexible in your day-to-day schedule, but still being consistent and disciplined in who you want to be. That is the best recipe in my opinion, because you have 24 hours in a day, you will get it done, and you can actually live your life, and things can come up and you still get things done, and you feel fulfilled, and you have unique experiences, and it's beautiful how it doesn't feel like you're so restrictive, but you are still staying disciplined and consistent on who you are, right? You still have structure, but you're not like penciling down to this perfect schedule, this time, all this specific detail. And trust me, this is the best way to live in your identity, into your goals and your future. It is the best. And you still have freedom to literally make your schedule, make your day however you want it to. It's amazing. It's the only way, honestly, in my opinion, for true momentum and success, that confidence of building, of just growth and just power, which is what we're talking about, momentum. It is the only way. Self-judgment kills momentum. Compassion restores it. Judging yourself hard, beating yourself up when no one's watching, in your brain, just beating yourself up about things. This is killing your progress to go up, momentum, and just flowing in flow state, and just getting shit done and becoming invincible, like on this journey. If you ever have self-judgment, you're ruining your frequencies of growth, of flow state, of happiness, of success, of power. You're blocking your own power. It's horrible. No self-judgment at all. Have compassion for yourself only when you make mistakes. Consistency in every single person's journey. Like, for example, like here in live, like a little bit ago, I stuttered. Whatever journey we're on, it will never be perfect. We will never be perfect as humans. If you decide to, for example, you're lifting weights and then like you drop a weight or something, and you're like, oh, it's like everyone watched me at the gym drop this weight, and you're all like kind of like beating yourself up. Absolutely not. Everyone makes mistakes. No one's, especially when you're starting to become a new identity and you're new to things, it's inevitable. Sometimes for some things you're gonna make mistakes every single day, but eventually you're gonna get it. For example, dance. You're gonna make mistakes all the way till eventually you hit the pirouette. Then you're like, I did it, but then you didn't really do it. You still have to do it now, like 100 to like 200 to 1,000 more times until you actually get it. That some certain goals are going to be like that. Well, you'll literally fail for like years, and eventually you're going to be successful like one time. And you still haven't made it. You still need to fail. So you pick and choose. Just know that in whatever goals you're doing, as long as you don't have self-judgment and you have compassion for yourself, you're going to be just fine. And you're going to live in that identity, and you're going to make your dreams happen and your goals happen. Consistency is recovery speed, not perfection. Perfection kills happiness and confidence. I am a perfectionist. My parents raised me this way. I would not inflict this on anyone. I would never. The worst thing, one of the worst things. Chloe wants to come in. Hold on 1 second. Chloe, come in. We're just talking. Do you hear her? She's so cute. Sorry, she's so cute. Look at her. Her little face. Okay, where was I at? Oh, about consistency and not perfectionism. Perfectionism will literally prevent you from your goals. I've lived it. It prevents you. It makes you so insecure. It's like literally it literally makes you insecure. I can't explain to you. It's literally the most ironic thing on this planet Earth. It is the most ironic thing ever. Literally trying to be perfect literally makes you insecure. So you're not winning in the end. And you look dumb. Honestly, I looked so dumb. I looked so dumb, and I wasted so much time. Perfectionism is horrible. It is all about consistency. If I would have known this, if someone would have taught me this when I was a junior in high school, if someone would have taught me this, I would have been so far by now. I've been in business for 9 years, and I was like literally raised a perfectionist, guys. It is the worst thing you could possibly have in yourself. Absolutely not. It is only consistency. If my mom would have taught me, if someone would have taught me this, it's only consistency in discipline. I was 17 years old starting in this industry, this field. I would have been so far by now. And I want to help you guys and save you guys time in this world, because damn, if someone would just look me in my eyes, nothing matters but consistency. Every day. Sorry, excuse me. Every day for the rest of your life, or until you get your goal. And then you have an after goal to keep it consistency. If someone would have told me that, oh my God, guys, who knows? But I'm telling you right now, none of everything you're thinking about matters just by doing it. And everything will happen the way it's going to happen, period. If you want something, you start today and never look back, period. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much for your support. The momentum reset. Resume immediately after a miss. If you miss something and experience something that is not in that momentum of going up in your identity and flow state of just something, there's a mistake, there's a miss of some sort, you immediately, the next morning, because the time frame of that you have, that is adding up, and that is building insecurity and building your new past identity that you don't want anymore. Whatever is experiencing you, if you made a mistake, experience, you immediately recover. Like the quickest you can, you get back on it. Like it never happened, period. Which this shouldn't happen. But if this was, for example, like you made a mistake, you were doing something and then you made a mistake and you're like, damn, I made a mistake. Like it almost, like you're like, can I even do this anymore? I keep making mistakes, and it's hard. It's hard what I'm trying to grow. It's hard what I'm trying to do. When developing something, or like, for example, content or something, why do I keep making mistakes? I keep stuttering or something. Oh, so I'm just going to quit. Like, I'm just going to stop. No, the moment that you make a mistake, you actually, if you can in that specific moment recover and come back and just like nothing ever happened, absolutely build that in your it's called resilience. Build strong resilience. But in general, if you miss something, immediately resume whatever you can, immediately recover. This will keep your confidence right back up to where it needs to be. So if you were just made a mistake, immediately continue every single time. Don't ever allow yourself to go backwards or spiral, ever. This affects your confidence and your identity in your future. Here are some affirmations for you to use. I restart quickly. Flexibility keeps me moving. Consistency lives in recovery. Resume, don't reset. This is video 13, Momentum Mastery. I got you guys. Momentum, up to your goals. Flow state, flowing, feeling powerful in while you're working and growing. I want you guys to stay in momentum as much as you can and not lose it. And if you have to jump back on the bandwagon, keep it going. Remember, always jump right back. If you make a mistake, continue forward. This is the only way for you to truly thrive in who you're living and being consistent and happy and disciplined and just getting better and better and better, because you're not allowing yourself to like just make yourself spiral. Chloe, make yourself spiral or lose that confidence, or overthink things, or have to readjust and restart. This is actually affecting your momentum. It's not allowing you to flow and just speak and just be and just express and just for example, with dancing, if I were to just like hit myself and then be like, oh, let me redo that real quick, let's start the music back and play it. Absolutely not. That's why I always teach you guys, when we're dancing and freestyle, we're just seeing what happens. Like, you have to keep going. You can't just stop and then be like, oh, let's do it again. This is a habit that is affecting your whole momentum, your flow state, and you need flow state. You can't actually even dance or freestyle dance at all without flow state. We need momentum. Every single bit of the whole song when we're dancing, you need momentum. So you can't ever stop. You have to immediately go back, continue in dancing, even if you hit something or fall, or you can't stop, right? So that's a good example for what we're trying to express here for momentum. Remember to not have any self-judgment. Just continue on like nothing ever happened and feel powerful, have a powerful ending no matter what. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.